Yo, 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 what is up, guys? I hope everybody's having a amazing day. I hope everybody is enjoying this beautiful weather we have here. At least it's beautiful in Florida right now. I hope everybody's also remembering to stay motivated and also remember to keep them thoughts calm, cool, and collected, guys. And together, we are a team, and together, we're going to be amazing humans. And I wanted to be able to show you guys my particular drone setup and some of the accessories I have and why. All right, guys, it's a beautiful day. We're looking like not much wind and a whole lot of sunshine. All right, I'm gonna try to angle you guys up in a good way here, so you guys can get a good picture here. Bear with me. All right, guys. So I keep everything in this Hyper Tough box. I got it at Walmart. I think I paid like 25 bucks for it. I think. Don't quote me on that. So right here in the box, I have my DJI Air S2 bag. And yes, this is actually a DJI Air S2 bag. It's my older drone. And I like the bag. I think it stores the batteries quite well. So, and I got I got three batteries here. They're all sitting on about 3/4 of the way charged. And I like to rock the regular DJI remote. I like it better, and I think that it's more reliable. So you got your standard antenna here. Right here, it also holds your phone, and I use the Type C connector to connect to my iPhone to the controller. This thing right here is pretty nice as well because it does spring up. Let me see if I can. I don't have my cameraman today, so I'm trying as best as I can. But right here, it does spring up and it holds your phone quite nicely. I will say that I haven't had any issues with it. All right, and then in here, I like to add that I like to keep the original box. A, because I think it's pretty freaking awesome, and B, it's a perfect fit for the drone. It also has a gimbal holder as well in there. So I do wrap mine with a cloth, keep from dust or anything like that. It's just added protection, probably unnecessary. All right, and I store it with the gimbal protector on. And right here, we'll get it open here. I'll show you. Again, I hope everybody's having a awesome day. I hope everybody's staying motivated today. And the front arms, I pull them out first. I don't think it's particularly any order you have to do it, but I do bring out the front arms first. And this is the DJI Air 3S. And what I like to do with it, I like to go ahead and open my props, get them in a straight, so that way when it takes off, it'll be good to go. I don't think you have to do that, but we'll go ahead and pull the gimbal cover off here. And I always push at the bottom and it pops right off. There we go. All right, and I will show you guys some of the features and add-ons I have for this particular drone. So right here, I will say it's always a good idea to carry some extra props with you. Right here, I always order some, and I think if you buy the Fly More package, it does come with some. But no worries, if you didn't, you can find these same ones on Amazon. Now, I do want to add, I would not get the ones that are third party, only because I've read some of the reviews on them, and they're not as good quality as the DJI brand. And the DJI brand specifically made for this drone and all the specs that this drone can handle. Right here, so you can find them right here on Amazon. I think they come in a 2-pack, and they're not too expensive. So I do carry extra props. And another thing that I will suggest for you guys is, and I always carry an extra one, is one of these micro SD cards. And do not get this one. I don't know how it got in my bag or why I have it. Do not buy a 32. It's not going to get you very far video wise. Right here we go. And I always carry an extra one of these, just so that if I fill up space on one, I don't have to dump to get the footage. I can wait till I get home to do that. But right here, I would suggest at least 128 gigabyte micro SD card on standby inside your kit. All right, now same thing with this one right here. We do one button push and then push and hold. That'll turn your controller on, and then you have to do the same with the drone after you get the battery in it. Okay, so we'll slide this battery in here. Push once and push and hold, and then you'll get a response from the drone. It'll do this, and then you'll hear that little jingle that we all know and love. All right, guys, now this is one thing that I will highly suggest when you're buying a drone, is this right here. You can get them for about $13 on Amazon, and make sure you read your reviews on them, and make sure you get the right one for your right drone. This right here, though, I've had no problems with it. It's a sturdy landing pad, clips in for storing, so it becomes a nice small size for us, which is freaking awesome. All right, now I'm going to show you guys how this goes on here. It's very simple, very easy. Blam, it's on. So it's on, and it's nice and it's secure here. Highly recommend that, because you have all these sensitive sensors right here that you do not want to damage, smudge glass or anything like that. Also, I always like to do this about once a month. I'll take a cloth and I'll clean each one of these sensors here, make sure they're nice and clean and they're able to do their job correctly. All right, so, and this thing keeps it off the ground again to a level to where you can land in grass, leaves, stuff like this. It isn't going to bother it at all in any kind of way, because it's going to be high enough to where those props can spin freely and be able to take off and land as it needs to. All right, so highly suggest that right there. So we got our drone on, it's powered on. Unfortunately, I do not have another camera. I'm going to add it to my collection so that I can be able to show you guys more at the same time. But I will launch this up right here, and I'll put it at the end of this video for you guys. And then I did show you guys the props and everything like that. And also I want to touch base on one more thing, and a very important thing that people always seem to forget, and it's important to know this when flying a drone. Okay, so if you're flying a drone and you are, let's say, you can't see the drone, okay, and we're not supposed to do that, right? We're supposed to always have sight of the drone. All right, but let's say for some circumstances you can't see the drone, is too far away. A lot of people, what they like to do, if you're hovering lower, you're flying lower than 45 meters and you're sitting right here in sport mode, you're not going to have that obstacle avoidance. You're not going to be able to see what's beside your drone, to the left of your drone, or to the rear of your drone, unless you look out of the sensors. Okay, and that causes a lot of people to have accidents, limbs, electrical wires, stuff like that, that the drone and that your camera can't necessarily see until you're up on it, and too late, can cause a crash. Okay, so if you're that far away, there's no sense in being in sport mode unless you're above 45 meters. Keep it in normal mode, guys, and that'll avoid you guys damaging your drone, losing your drone, crashing your drone, and destroying your drone entirely. All right, because these things are expensive, and we want to make them last as long as we can. And again, I hope everybody's having a wonderful day, and I hope everybody's remaining motivated and sticking towards their goals. Another really cool attachment I want to show you guys, and this is the last one here. This right here is a bait dropper. It goes around your drone, buckles in like this, boom, and it holds on there very snug as a bug. And then that little sensor right there is controlled. It goes over the light, the bottom landing light, which you can activate and program with this button right here. This FN button is programmable in the app. I have mine on a double click, automatically turns on the bottom light, which activates this sensor and makes this particular device go from there to there, and it drops. So find this on Amazon. I believe this is less than 35 bucks, maybe 35, 40 bucks, maybe at most. Great buy. You can use it for weddings, bouquets, flowers. You can drop Cheetos to the kids. Sky is the limit really with this particular device here. But it single charge does 500 plus drops, and I have yet to charge this thing since I've owned it. Super cool and a super awesome add-on accessory for your drone. Hey guys, I hope everybody had an awesome time. I hope I was able to show you guys this drone in more detail and help you guys be able to have more knowledge on this drone and drones in general. I hope everybody has an awesome day, and I'll catch you guys next time.